Yes. Dear students, good morning. In the previous three parts, we discussed the matrices, part 1, 2 and 3. All definitions and some properties and exercise 1 also is solved. Now, we are going to the fourth part, that is the matrix fourth part. Addition of matrices. Okay, now, you see, already I wrote the definition. You see, the addition of matrices. Matrix is a group of numbers which are arranged in rows and columns. We know it well. Already we solved the exercise 1 also. Okay. Here, the addition of matrices. That matrix is also have addition, subtraction, multiplication, like that. It is not a number. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. A plus B, X plus Y, like that. The addition, summation is there. Similarly, for this concept matrix also, matrices plural form, the matrices also having the summation, addition, subtraction, multiplication are there. Because it is, first of all, it is not a number. It is a group of numbers which are lying in the rows and the columns. Even though for that one also we may make them to some addition or subtraction, like that we can. Okay, now first, the very first beginning concept is addition of matrices. Here you see, two matrices are well defined, to add together if they have the same order. Here it is important. Same order. If the matrices are having the same order means number of rows by number of columns. If the two matrices are having the same order, then only we can make them to add or make them to sum. Okay, now. So, two matrices are defined to add together if they have the same order. And the sum of the two matrices, those two matrices, is again a new matrix. It is again a new matrix whose elements can be obtained by making the sum of corresponding elements of the two matrices. Okay, now? The sum of the addition of two matrices can be obtained. How? Those elements are the sum of corresponding elements of the two matrices. Okay, now? Suppose capital A is equal to Aij. It is a notation. You have to express all these things. If you are asked the addition of matrix as 2 marks or 3 marks, like that. Capital A is equal to Aij. It is a notation for a matrix. Aij, an element which is put in a box. M by N is an order. B, capital B, Bij. This is a different matrix and different element. But the order of matrices are M by N, M by N. M rows and N columns. Here also M rows and N columns. Suppose they are not the same, then not possible to addition. Make the sum. Then the sum of the given two matrices A and B and is there. A and B is a new matrix. Let it be C. C is equal to A plus B, where A is equal to Aij and B is equal to Bij. Okay, now? By definition, the corresponding elements means I can clearly explain in the example. Okay. Here corresponding elements means first row first column element, first row first column element of second matrix, or third row second column element of A. Its corresponding elements third row second column of second matrix also. That is the corresponding elements. The sum of corresponding elements Aij plus Bij. Okay na? Ith row jth column. Here also ith row jth column. Okay na? Is it clear? So the sum of two matrices is again a new matrix C, which is the addition of the two corresponding elements. Again it is a new element. Suppose 2 in A, 3 in B. 2 plus 3 is 5. Just like Cij. Cij is like this. Cij is Aij plus Bij. Okay na? That is the definition. Now, one example. Suppose A is equal to 2, 3, 4, 6. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 rows, 2 columns. B 0, 1, 3, 7. Okay now? It is also 2 by 2. The order must be same. Then only we can make the sum of two matrices. If the order is not same, it is not possible. There the matrices are not be defined to add together. But here it is equal, same. So A plus B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 6. It is 0, 1, 3, 7. Okay now? The corresponding elements means 2 plus 0. Here 2 is the first element, first row, first column. Here also first row, first column, 0. 3 plus 1. It is the first row, second column. Here also first row, second. That is the meaning of corresponding elements. 4 plus 3 and 6 plus 7. Okay now? Like that we have to add. So 2 plus 0 is 2, it is 4, it is 7 and it is 13. Okay now? The resulting matrix is also again the same order. Okay now? This is the resultant matrix. It is a new one. Say it is a C. C is A plus B summation of two matrices, addition of two matrices. That is a new matrix. That matrix can be obtained by adding the corresponding elements of the two given matrices. Okay now? Suppose one more example I will give. You see, A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And B is 0, 1, 0, 7, 9, 10. Here is 2 rows, 3 columns. Here also 2 rows, 3 columns. So A plus B is equal to 1 plus 0, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 0, 4 plus 7, 7 plus 9, 8 plus 10. Okay na? Corresponding element 1 0, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 0, 4 plus 7, 7 plus 9 and 8 plus 10. It is 1, 3, 3. It is 11. It is 16. It is 18. Okay na? Here also 2 by 3. 2 rows and 3 columns. It is also a new matrix. Say it is a C. Okay na? Here also by using the definition we are making the sum of two given matrices as summing up the corresponding elements of the two matrices. Like that we can get the addition of matrices, sum of two matrices. Okay na? Yeah, pass. Okay. One more example. Observe. Capital A is A, B, C, D. Capital B is X, Y, Z, W. It is 2 by 2 matrix, is also 2 by 2 matrix. Then A plus B. We are given two matrices. Not only the numbers, real numbers, variables also will be taken. Then A plus B is, you see there, the corresponding element is A plus, here in the A, small a, here in the small x. It is B plus Y, C plus Z, D plus W. Okay now? So, the sum of matrices can be obtained by adding the corresponding elements of the two matrices. Not only the numbers, the variables, constants, the functions are also. Suppose, one more example. Capital A is equal to sin x, cos x, tan x. Capital B is equal to, it is sin x, it is cos x, or otherwise sin y, it is cos y, tan y. It is 2 by 3 by 1 matrix, it is also 3 by 1. Okay now? 3 rows, here also 3 rows. Must be same. The order of the two matrices must be same. You see here, I am taking what I want to tell that about not only the numbers, the variables, even the functions also. Sin x is a function. Cos x, tan x, tan y, cos y, sin. Then what about A plus B means it is corresponding elements sin x plus sin y. Okay na? Here it is cos x plus cos y. Here it is tan x plus tan y. Okay na? It is also 3 by 1. 3 rows, 1 column. It is the sum of two elements. Again, a new matrix. So this is, say it is capital C. For example, one more example. Fifth one. Capital A is equal to sin inverse x. It is tan inverse x. It is secant inverse x. Okay now? It is 1 by 3 matrix. Whereas B, it is cot inverse x cos. It is cot inverse x cosecant inverse x. It is also 1 by 3 order matrix. Now, the sum of A and B is A plus B is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. The corresponding elements added. It is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x. It is secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x. Okay na? Like this. It is not only one term. There are 3 terms. 1 row, 3 columns are there. 1 by 3. It can be reduced. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to 5 by 2, 5 by 2, 5 by 2. Okay na? Okay na? It is in the inverse trigonometric functions. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to 5 by 2. Here also it is 5 by 2, 5 by 2. You know that problem. Not that one. Here we are we try to understand the addition of matrix. Okay, like this, we have to add the two matrices. Now, observe. Next topic. Multiplication. Multiplication of matrix with a constant. With a constant. Multiplication of a matrix with a constant. This is also a very good concept. Let K be a constant. It is a constant. And let capital A is equal to Aij m by n matrix. Okay now? Then the multiplication of matrix A by K is defined as Ka is equal to K into Aij, that is equal to K Aij m by n. Okay now? Okay now, you see that K is a constant and A is a matrix. Then what is the product of K? Multiplication of K with the matrix A. The matrix A is multiplied by a constant. Matrix is sum of elements, group of elements. K is a constant. It is defined as, you see that, it is defined as Ka means Aij. That K enters into the brackets. K into Aij. Aij is not a single element. It is sum of elements. Ath row and jth column element only. But I is going on up to m. J is going on up to n. Like this. You see, for example, K is equal to some 5 and A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 2 like this. Then Ka is K into 1, 2, 3, 4. It is K into 1, K into 2, K into 3, K into 4. That is K, 2K, 3K and 4K. Okay now? The order will not be changed. Here what we observed means, if you want to multiply the matrix, given matrix by a constant, means that the constant can enter into the bracket inside to the matrix and it multiplies each and every element of the matrix. Each and every element. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. 2 rows, 2 columns. It multiplies each and every element of the matrix. Okay now? Okay, let's see that. Thus, the multiplication of matrix by a constant K can be obtained by multiplying all the elements of given matrix capital A by the given constant K. Okay na? Like that we can get the matrix which is multiplied by a given constant. Okay na? Like that. You see, I will give one more example. Suppose K is equal to some alpha. A is equal to x, y, z. 1, 2, 3. It is a 2 by 3 matrix. K is some constant alpha. Then Ka, that is alpha into x, y, z. 1, 2, 3. Okay now? What is the definition? We have to multiply all the elements. Multiplying all the elements of given matrix A by the given constant K. That is alpha into x, alpha into y, alpha into z, alpha into 1, alpha into 2, alpha into 3. Okay now? That is nothing but alpha x, alpha y, alpha z. It is alpha into 1 alpha, it is 2 alpha, it is 3 alpha. Okay now? So that we can multiply a matrix by a constant. Okay now? Yeah. Pass. Okay. One more example. A is equal to 1, 0, 3, 5. B is equal to it is 7, 6, 9, 8. Okay now? Here the two concepts, addition of matrix and multiplication of matrix with a constant. Now, find 2a plus 3b. Okay now? 2a plus 3b is nothing but 2 into a, 1, 0, 3, 5 plus 3 into 7, 6, 9, 8. Okay now? First we use the multiplication of matrix with constant. A is a matrix multiplied by 2. B is a matrix multiplied by 3. First we have to multiply. Then it is, you see, 2 into 1, 2 into 0, 3 into 2 into 3, it is 2 into 5. Here also it is 3 into 7, 3 into 6, 3 into 9, 3 into 8. It is 2, 0, 6, 10. And here it is 21, 18, 27, 24. Okay, na? First, we have to multiply with that given constants, and then we get sum of two matrices. Now you make the addition. It is 2 plus 21, 0 plus 18, 6 plus 27, 10 plus 24. It is 23. Okay, na? Corresponding elements are added together. Okay, na? Like this. Here it is 18. Here it is 33. Okay, na? 33. And it is 34. The order of the resulting matrix is also 2 by 2. Okay, na? Here the two concepts. Addition of matrix is there, and the constant. With a constant we are multiplying. Both concepts are given. And the last example, observe me. Suppose if A is equal to 5, 15, 35, 40 is there. You see, then suppose this is KA. KA is 5 plus 15, 35, 40. 5, 15, 35, 40 is 2 by 2 matrix. Can you find A? You see, here KA is equal. It is 5 into 1 na. It is 5 into 3 na. 5 into 7 na. 5 into 8. So the same constant can be 5, it can be taken as a column. 1, 3, 7, 8. Okay na? It is KA. So can you find? K is equal to 5. A is equal to 1, 3, 7, 8. Like that, it can be used in the objective, not in the theory. Okay, now, like that, we can. Now, next topic, negative of a matrix. Negative of a matrix. You see, the negative of a matrix, if A is equal to Aij M by N, it's a general matrix. Capital A notation. A is a small a is a element. It is also general element. Ith row, jth column. Many times we discuss. Whenever if you want to express a matrix A means capital A should be Aj. Whereas capital Aj is a given matrix. A given matrix. Then the negative of A means the negative matrix of a given matrix. The negative of a given matrix can be obtained. It can be obtained by multiplying given matrix by constant minus 1. Okay now? You see, thus negative of capital A is minus A, that means minus 1 into A, that is minus 1 into Aij M, that is minus 1 Aij. Okay, now that is equal to minus Aij. Okay, now? So it is a new matrix. The negative of given matrix is nothing but it can be obtained by multiplying that matrix with minus 1. Here it is mentioned as minus A, means minus 1 into A. Minus 1 into that matrix Aij. By using the definition of multiplication of constant with a matrix means minus 1 is just like a K. It enters into the matrix and it multiplies each and every element of the elements of given matrix. Okay, now thus we can get a negative matrix. You see, example. If capital A is equal to 3, 0, 8, 5, 6, 7, it is 2 by 3 matrix. Then negative of A is minus A, that means minus 1 into 3, 0, 8, 5, 6, 7. It is minus 1 into 3, minus 1 into 0, minus 1 into 8, minus 5 into, minus 1 into 5, minus 1 into 6, minus 1 into 7. It is minus 3, it is 0 simply. It is minus 8, it is minus 5, minus 6, and it is minus 7. Is it clear? That means, in order to get the negative matrix of a given matrix, is simply by multiplying each and every element of that given matrix by the minus. Okay, now? Right. You see, here one note, observe. A plus minus A, what will be happen? A matrix is added with this negative matrix, we will get a null matrix. You see here 0, 3, 0, 8, it is 5, 6, 7, plus minus A is nothing but minus 3, 0, minus 8, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Here it is 3 minus 3, 0 plus 0, 8 minus 8, 5 minus 5, 6 minus 6, 7 minus 7. It is 0, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 0. Okay, now it is a null matrix, a zero matrix, because all elements are zeros. So we may conclude that the sum of any given matrix, sum of a matrix with its negative is zero matrix. Okay, na? Is a zero matrix. Okay, na? Like that, we can define a negative matrix. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Properties. Properties. Number 1. addition of matrices is commutative. Is commutative. Addition of matrix is commutative. Commutative means 5 plus 6. You see, 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. 6 plus 5 is also 11. So 5 plus 6 is 6 plus 5. This is a commutative law, commutative property. Addition of matrix is commutative. Commutative means it follows the commutative law property. Here the numbers are follows commutative law, associative law, distributive law, like that some laws are there. Identity law, inverse law. There are 5 types of laws are there. For numbers, it is a group of number. Matrix is not a number, it is a group of numbers. Even though it follows the addition of matrix commutative law. We will see. The observing A is equal to 0, 2, 3, 5. B is equal to 1, 0, 3, 4. It is 2 by 2 and it is also 2 by 2. Then what is A plus B? It is 0 plus 1. Corresponding elements are to be added. It is 3 plus 3, 5 plus 4. This is 1, 2, 6, 9. Okay, now, here the addition of matrix, the corresponding elements are added together. So we get a new matrix. Again, B plus A, you assume. It is 1, 0, 3, 4. 0, 2, 3, 5. It is 1 plus 0, 0 plus 2, 3 plus 3, and 4 plus 5. Here also it is 1, 2, 6, and it is 9. The two cases A plus B and B plus A, both are same. 1, 2, 6, 9. 1, 2, 6, 6, 9. Same order, 7. Therefore, we may say it is A plus B is equal to B plus A. For understanding, I did the numbers. Now, you see, let the capital A is equal to Aij M by N. Capital B is equal to Bij M by N. It is also M by N. Now, what is A plus B? It is Aij plus Bij. Okay, na? Now it is Aij plus Bij. We are adding the corresponding element. Here the ith row, jth column element is there. It is also Cij M by N. Okay, na? A new matrix. Already the same definition is given, same steps are given in the additional matrix. B plus A. What is B? Bij M by N. And it is Aij. It's also M by N. Okay, now it is Bij plus Aij M by N. By definition, I am summing up the corresponding elements. The Bij is the first element of B. Here Aij the first element, ith row jth column, first element of A is added together. It is also, you see, here is the main concept. Here Aij, Bij are the numbers. They are numbers, elements, numbers, real numbers. Here you see, the real numbers already, I gave an example. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11, 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. So, 5 plus 6 is nothing but 6 plus 5. Like this, here this can be written as Aj plus Bi. You agree? Because the real numbers can follow the commutative law. So again it can be written as Cij M by N. Yeah, no? Aj plus Bij we took as Cij. So here in the two cases A plus B give the same matrix, B plus A is also same matrix. So hence A plus B is nothing but B plus C. So addition of matrices is commutative. It follows the commutative property. Okay, now like that. Next, number 2, associative law. That means the addition of matrices follows the associative law. That implies A plus B plus C is nothing but A plus B plus. Directly by taking that general matrix, I will do. Let A is equal to Aij M by N. B is equal to Bij M by N. C is equal to Cij M by N. Okay, now? All the matrices having the same order. Of course, the elements inside the matrix may be different, but the order must be same. Then only we can sum the matrices. Then A plus B, how much? Aij plus Bij. It is nothing but Aij plus Bij. M by N. What is B plus C? It is Bij plus Cij. It is also Bij plus Cij. Okay, now you see, consider A plus B plus C, first one, LHS. A is Aj plus B plus C is already there. B plus C is already there. It is Bij plus Cij M by N. By definition, these are two matrices. We have to add the corresponding elements. Bij plus Ci. Okay, na? It is M by N. You see, don't confuse now. A is a matrix, B plus C is again a new matrix. Already we solved B plus C and A plus B separately. Now I am considering A plus B plus C. Aj plus Bij plus Cij. Here by definition I am adding the corresponding elements. Aj plus Bij plus Cij put in one box, one bracket. Try to understand. Here the numbers, the real numbers are associated. You see, 5 plus 6 plus 3 is 5 plus 9, 14. 5 plus 6 plus 3, 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus is again 14. So, the real numbers can follow the associative law. So, here also, I want to write, it is Aij plus Bij plus Cij, M by N. Don't confuse. Aj plus Bij in one bracket, Cij separate, because they are numbers, they are not matrices. Here, these are elements. With the bracket, it is a matrix. Okay. But we are applying the associative law inside. In the case of elements one. So this is nothing but, you see, Aj plus Bij in one matrix and Cij is another matrix. In the reverse order, I am applying. Here the sum of matrices are there. Okay, now sum of matrices, two elements, sum is there. I am separating the matrix. This is nothing but A plus B. This is C by definition. So we consider A plus B plus C, and we proved that A plus B plus C. Therefore, A plus B plus C is nothing but A plus B plus C. Hence, the addition of matrices is associative. Okay, now like that we can prove this property associative law of addition of matrices. Okay, now yeah, fast. Okay. Next, third property. Identity. Law or property. Okay, now identity law. You see, I will first explain it. Suppose, in the case of numbers, real numbers, 5 plus 7 is 12. 8 plus 3 is 11. A plus B, some other number C. So, the sum of any two numbers is again a new number. But if the sum of two numbers is same that number, the only the zero. Okay, na? Sum of any two numbers will not equal the same number. But in the case of 0, 5, 5 plus 0, any number, A plus 0 is A, X plus 0 is X, alpha plus 0 is alpha. This type of property is called as identity law, identity property. So here 0 is a additive identity element of the number 5 or A or X or alpha. It is in the case of real numbers. Same the matrices also. Matrix is not a number. It is a group of numbers. Here also, you observe me. The sum of any matrix with another matrix is again the same matrix, then the property is additive identity property. And here that matrix is called the additive identity. Identity matrix. Okay now? You see, suppose capital A is equal to Aij. It is M by N matrix. Okay now? O is 0. M by N matrix. Then A plus O is a null matrix. This is a null matrix of same order. It is Aij plus 0 M by N. Here it is by definition of addition of matrix. You see that it is simply Aij. Again we get the A. Okay na? A plus 0 null matrix. That is Aij plus 0. Aij plus 0 is a number. Numbers follows the additive law. So again Aij. So capital Aij with matrix notation is capital A. So we get the same matrix. Similarly, you see 0 plus A. 0 is 0 M by N plus A is Aij. Okay now? It is 0 plus Aij is again Aij is equal to capital. Okay now? Therefore, A plus 0 is 0 plus A is equal to A. Hence, identity law is satisfied. Okay na? It is satisfied. Okay na? Thus, identity properties followed by the addition of matrix, or we may say addition of matrices follows the identity property. Okay, we may say like that also. What is additive identity? Additive, here is important. Additive identity matrix is a null matrix. Okay now? Null matrix. That is 0 ij. You write ij also. 0 ij. Here also you write ij. Okay now? Like that. It is based on the M by N is a given matrix 2 by 3, it is also 2 by 3. 3 by 4, it is also 3 by 4. Like that, identity property can be given, explained. Yeah, pass. Okay. Fourth property. Inverse property or inverse law. You see, in the numbers, the sum of two numbers, again a number, a different number, not that number, it is different number. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. 8 plus 9 is equal to 7. Alpha plus beta is not alpha, is not beta, is a new number gamma. X plus y is a new number z, like that. But if a number, the sum of two numbers is 0, when it is 0, the sum of two numbers is 0, then the inverse law is a additive inverse. It is also additive inverse. The additive inverse is applied. Here it is satisfied. You see, 5 plus minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, now? So, here the minus 5 is the additive inverse of 5. And 5 is the additive inverse of minus 5. 6 plus minus 6 gives 0. It is additive identity. Is it added? 0 is additive identity of the number in the real numbers. A plus minus A is equal to 0. Here these are all numbers. But in the case of matrix also, there is the additive inverse property is there. Simply we may say inverse law or inverse property. You see, sum of a matrix with another matrix which gives or which is a null matrix, then inverse law is satisfied. Okay, now inverse law is satisfied, and the matrix other than the given matrix, the another matrix, that matrix is additive inverse of given matrix. Okay, now it is additive inverse of given matrix. You see, let A is equal to Aij. It is M by N. Okay, now then minus A, we know it. It is minus Aij. It is a negative matrix. You see, A plus minus A will give Aj plus minus Aj, which is Aj minus Aj. It is nothing but 0. Okay, now it is a null matrix whose resultant matrix is a null matrix 0. So here the addition of two matrices is a 0. 0 is an identity matrix, the third property before this one. Okay, now so one matrix is added with another matrix which gives null matrix 0 identity element. So here the inverse property is satisfied. So addition of matrix follows the inverse law also. Here the identity inverse matrix of capital A is minus A. Okay, na? Is it clear? Yeah. Like that we have to prove. Some example also I will give. A is equal to 3, 5, 7 minus 8. This is 2 by 2 matrix. And B is, you see, and B is minus 3, minus 5, minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, plus 8. It is 2 by 2. Then what is A plus B? You see there. This is 3, 5, 7, minus 8. And also it is minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, 8. It is 3 minus 3, 5 minus 5, 7 minus 7, minus 8, plus 8. Okay now? It is 0, 0, 0, 0. It is 2 by 2 matrix. Okay now? The resultant is a 0 matrix, null matrix. So B is the additive inverse of A. Therefore B is additive inverse of capital. Okay na? Like that we can define. Okay na? Yeah. Fast. Yeah. Observe. This is a different type of concept, that is multiplication of matrices. You see, 5 into 6 is 30. A into B, a new number C. 8 into 7 is equal to 56. We can easily understand the multiplication of any two numbers, real numbers. But here, the multiplication of two matrices, you see, suppose A is 1, 2, 3, 4, and B is 0, 1, 5, 7 is there. The multiplication. It is not like this. You try to understand. It is not 1 into 0. It is 1 into 0, 2 into 1, 3 into 5, 4 into 7. Like that it is 0, 2, 15, 28. It is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. In the case of addition, subtraction, it is okay. But in the case of multiplication of two matrices, is not obtained by multiplying the two corresponding elements. It is wrong. It is a different concept. All the students, you have to concentrate here. It is very, very important. We may say in the matrices, entire the chapter matrices, the multiplication of matrices concept is somewhat different and difficult. You don't feel that is difficult. You see, in order to define it, you have to follow this one. The product, that means multiplication. The product of two matrices are defined. First of all, if you want to make them a product, the number of columns of first matrix, this is important, must be equal to the number of rows of second matrix. Two matrices are comfortable to make multiplication if the number of columns of first matrix and the number of rows of second matrix must be same. Not same order. Only the columns and rows of first and second matrix. And how can you define the product of two matrices? Capital A is AIK. You concentrate here. AIJ, not AIJ, AIK and BKJ. Here the number of columns of first matrix, number of rows of second matrix must be same. IK, KJ. Here M by P, P by N. M rows, P columns. Here P rows, N columns. But the resultant matrix is M by N. That P deleted. Okay now. The resultant, that means the product of a new matrix, the product of the two matrices is again a new matrix, capital C. Where is Cij? The element. Whose elements? Cij. Let me understand it. Cij is, here is the concept, very, very important. Each and every element of the matrix, product of matrix, is obtained by summing up to the product of AIK and of first matrix, BKJ of second matrix. By giving the example, you can understand. Suppose capital A is 2, 1, 3, 4, 0, 7 is 10. It is 2 by 3 matrix. 2 rows, 3 columns. So, if you want to multiply A by B means the number of here columns must be equal to the number of rows. So, it must and should. It is 2, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8. It is 3 by 2 matrix. Okay now? Here number of columns, number of rows. Number of columns of first matrix, number of rows of second matrix. If they are same or equal, then only we can make the product of those two matrices. Now A into B is 2, 1, 3, 4, 0, 7 into 2, 3, 5, 7, 6, 8. Slowly you try to understand it. You see, here by definition, each element of the new matrix, which is the product of the first two matrices, it is the sum of product of. Okay now, you take the first row, first column. Here, by seeing this definition, you cannot understand. First, you try to understand this one, how to multiply the two matrices. You can apply. You by hand that one, and slowly you can understand by solving the problem. You see, how do we multiply means, you take the first row and here is a first column. First row and first column. Okay now? Here it is AIK, just like. Here it is BKJ. Okay now? 2 into 3. 2 into 3 plus 1 into 5. 2 into 3. 1 into 5. 3 into 6. Like that. Plus 3 into 6. This is only the first element. Again, first row and second column. It is here. It will come here. 2 into 3. 1 into 7. 3 into 8. Okay now? It is over. First row, first column. First row, second column. Now, we are going to second row and again first column. It is 4 into 3 na? Plus 0 into 5 7 into 6. Okay na? Right, it is 4. Again 4 into 3 na? Second row, second column. 0 into 7 na? 7 into 8. Okay na? Once again, I will repeat. The first row, first column. The elements 2 into 3 plus, we have to make the sum of product 1 into 5. Okay, now here it is, sorry, 1 into 5 plus 3 into 6. Okay, again the first row, second column, 2 into 3, 1 into 7, 3 into 8. It is up to first row. We come to second row into first column, 4 into 3, 0 into 5, 7 into 6. Again the last, second row, second column, 4 into 3, 0 into 7, okay now, 7 into 8. Now it is 6 plus 5 plus 18, 6 plus 7 plus 24, 12 plus 0 plus 42, 12 plus 0 plus 56. Okay now? This is 11, 19, 21. 21, 31. Okay now? Similarly, 13, 24. 13, that is 37. 24, 13, 37. Here it is 54. Okay now? 12, 42. Here it is 8, 68. Okay now? You see the resultant matrix of order is 2 by 2. Here 3 and 3 deleted 2 by 2 will come. Okay now? Like this we have to make the multiplication. You try to see this, observe this video number of times, then only we can understand. You simply by heart that definition and follow this example. Okay, now one more example I want to tell. You see, A is equal to 3, 4, 8 is there. This is 3 by 1. Then the B must be, you see, number of columns is 1. So only number of columns of first matrix. Here it is number of rows, only one row must be there. One row. Okay now? Like this. One row and 3 columns. So number of columns, number of rows are same of first and second matrix. Then A to B is 3, 4, 8 and it is 1, 2, 9. Okay now? So it is resultant is 1, 1 cancels, 3 by 3 matrices. 3 matrices, 9 elements will come. You see now? It is first row, first column. 3 into 1. Don't confuse 3 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 8. That is wrong. First row, first column, okay. Next, first row, second column. First row, third column. Okay now? Next, second row, first column. Again the same. Second row, second column. Second row element, third row column. Third element, third column element. It is third row, first column element. 8 into 2, third row, second. And 8 into last, 9. Okay now? This is 3 by 3. Of course, it may be some confusion, but you have to follow. 3 or 4 times you observe it, and by taking the example in your textbook, you try to solve it. Number of times, number of problems you have to solve it. You see this 3, 6, 27. It is 4, 8, 36. This is 8 and 16. It is 72. The resultant matrix is 3 by 3 because it is 3 rows, 1 column A. B is 1 column, 1 row and 3 columns. Columns, rows are same. So the resultant matrix, first of all, it is comfortable to multiply, make multiplication. The resultant is 3 by 3. 9 elements must come. Okay, now 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 9. Like that we have to solve it. Okay, now? Right.